It's just the midweek anyway.
I'm about to roll up.
You up?
Uh-huh.
Alright. Shit, you gotta come through and hit a guest scene one
Oh
day.
yeah, man. I thought you was gonna hop on with us.
Not tonight. Maybe not
Shit,
tonight.
man. Hold it down, bro.
Alright, fellas.
Be safe out
Yeah,
there.
Happy New Year too, bro. Be safe out there.
Alright.
Y'all have fun. Send me the link.
Alright, I will.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Sure.
Follow the page too.
For sure.
Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Follow
I got
us. Oh yeah.
Send it to your friends.
Share that.
Alright. Welcome to the 831 show. This is podcast number what?
This episode 4.
This is episode 4?
Episode 4 podcast.
Welcome to episode 4,
Show
everybody.
number 4.
You know what I mean?
Number
So
4, whatever you want to call it.
Johnny P done put all this responsibility on me tonight. You ain't got the music queued up tonight, so
Oh no,
I got
some.
entertain the people.
Some. Now let me hit the little intro.
I got it.
Let me get the intro started. Let me get the little intro started.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you say, nigga. I just hopped off stage, nigga.
Alright.
On my way to get paid, nigga. Got
Intro
permission
music
on the
going
plane with
forward,
us. When we land and switch language, that's a long flight, so they pay different.
New nip.
My passport ain't got one blank page in it. Young made nigga, dropped out the 10th grade, nigga. Rolex was my wave, nigga. I got Malcolm X on my chain,
I like how
nigga.
you picking it
Tony
up.
Montana, my
That's
Cuban,
what's
Betty,
up.
yeah, Eric Wright, nigga. We
So yeah, that is
A little bit of new nip. That's that Jay Stone featuring Nipsey Hussle. Started with nothing. So go check that out. Go check that out. Definitely go check that out.
Started
Jay
with nothing.
Stone, Definition of Pain. That's the album. So go show your boy.
Yeah, I gotta check
that's
that
that
album
All
out.
Money In camp. Jay Stone, he always been on Nip shit. So stay loyal.
Yeah, that's one of his day one.
So yeah, that's
For
one of
sure,
his day
for sure.
one. So you gotta always show love to the day ones, especially
Right.
when you're talking about a nigga like Nip. So definitely go check that out.
But
Definitely check that out.
them the boys that's gonna be taking care of dropping his new shit, cause he got a new album on the way. So
Oh yeah.
you
Oh
know,
yeah.
it's gonna be him. What's your other boy? Pat.
BH.
Yeah, BH and then
BH
Pac
gonna be
Man.
on. Yo, yeah.
Pac Man go hard
So,
too.
yeah,
So
they
yeah,
probably gonna have some Bino on it too.
yeah, the Bino go hard. Yeah,
Bino go dumb, man.
Yeah,
Bino
he
go dumb.
got the
That
melodies
West
for
Coast,
people.
that little mess, that West Coast R&B, that gangsta R&B.
for sure.
So
Sure.
I'm definitely play him on here one couple days, cause him and Blast got a
Yeah.
tape too that go dumb.
Word.
So shout out to Bino, shout out to the whole All Money In camp too.
All money in, none out, my nigga.
All Money In.
Shit. But shit, how your week been, bro? You know what I mean? We vibing. Shit.
We've been straight, man. It's you know, the last for me, a lot of people just be chilling. I be working the last week, so
Right.
I closed a few deals, ended the year right. You know,
That's what
so,
it is. That's what it is.
tired, but whatever, the bills
Well,
is paid.
Well, you know what I mean? We're going to do the 2020 recap because, you know, if everybody, if you hear tonight, you know what I mean? It's a blessing, you know what I mean? Like
Amen.
I heard somebody say,
Definitely.
if you hear to say 2020 suck, then that's a
You
blessing
looking
because
at
you
it
hear.
Definitely looking at it
But
wrong.
I'm saying if you're able to say that it sucked, then it's a blessing because that means you hear. You know what I mean?
A
So
lot of people that ain't here.
right. So
Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a crazy year.
it's crazy. Yeah.
Started out with the new year was all honestly the new year was weird for me.
Yeah.
Like then coming into the new year, cause 2019 wasn't the best year for me. It was alright. It wasn't the worst year. It wasn't the best year, but I was on some chill shit.
Yeah.
Looking back to where we at now, I'm kind of on some chill shit again.
Yeah.
But I thought being on some chill shit would lead to the year being a little different,
That year like 2020 gonna be the year that I break out.
Take that step. Take that step. But
I think a lot. Yeah, I was kind of the same way, bro. And then like, cause I had started the year doing the lit show and shit, so I was planning on continuing that shit,
getting that shit popping.
being in front of people. You know what I mean? But hell.
Ain't nobody to be in front of.
So it's kind of like everything to move virtual. So it's kind of like 2020 been a year of like just shifting the whole fucking world. So it kind of like it's really like survival of the fittest out here for real. Like you either adapt
Or die. Almost literally though.
No,
Like almost literally, no bullshit.
No games.
Almost literally, because like people been
adapt or die right now. That's how serious it is, man. Whether it comes to
gotta
health,
be able
whether
to
it comes to finance,
business,
whatever it is,
business,
like,
all that.
it's gonna expose whatever you got going on in your life. You know what I mean? That's what this shit is. This shit crazy.
Yeah,
Like
that
2020 vision. That's what the shit, man.
Like we was talking about last week about the faith. It really show you, you know, what like you done learn, you know, what you done learned throughout this. If that was really it, or if some of you was just learned a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
2020 hit and you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck was they telling you? What the fuck was they teaching you? So you gotta go back and look at everything differently after a year like this year, cause it fundamentally changed everything.
So the first crazy shit that happened was like that I can remember was Kobe died.
Yeah.
Death Kobe
Yeah.
Bryant.
Kobe,
You know what I mean?
that shit
So
came.
that shit was
I
like
think Drake and Future
a
dropped
movie.
Life. I think Drake and Future dropped Life Is Good like a week before that shit happened,
Word.
and then count up with the K drop Dying Day also. I don't know if they had anything to do with 2020, but both of those albums came out, or the single and the album came out, and 2020 went downhill after that.
Shit
2020
crazy.
was downhill after Life Was Good. Life was terrible. Life was terrible.
Oh, very alright.
Life was terrible after Life Is Good. Kobe died, and you know that shit hit.
In a fucking helicopter crash, bro.
Just the way it happened, like that shit
A
was
helicopter
like
crash.
that shit was not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Little Gianna too.
Yeah,
It was
his
seven.
daughter.
It was 7 other people. God bless everybody's soul, but
Well,
that
yeah,
shit kind of
that's
had
the-
a sour.
That's the fucked up part about
it
shit
started.
like that, though, 'cause
It started the
people
year
only
off
gonna
that.
remember it as the Kobe accident. They don't think
Man, it
about
was
like
little
those things.
Gianna, and it was all them. I think it was the Ataballo family, if I got the name correctly.
Yeah.
Don't hold me to that, but rest in peace to all 9 of those people. But that
For sure.
that was definitely like started the year off sour, and then February was. What happened? If I don't even remember what happened.
That's when the leakings of COVID came in. You know what I mean? Like, that's when it first. I think the first case came to America sometime.
I remember joking with my dog Trey, and we was like, the homegirl, we was just like, them niggas over there eating bat soup, ha ha ha, you know, they nasty as hell. We were pulling we were pulling up pictures of the bats and shit, and it was like, oh yeah, they nasty as hell. That shit ain't. That shit ain't. Yeah, just like, okay, that's over there.
It's like your boy Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
Like it was a game, touching the mics and shit. They ain't looking like
I remember us laughing at that shit in like February.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Ha ha ha!
Shit was like
Chinese
that.
food.
Yeah.
We were laughing like hell at this shit. But a few weeks after that,
Shit got real.
really quick.
Real quick.
really quick.
It did not take long to get real.
Nigga was at the house.
Chilling. Well, you'll be walking outside, you be like, cause even if you was skeptical, it's still in your head. But also, even I'm talking about personally, just worried about getting sick.
Like
You know
fuck
what
the
I'm saying?
virus, it was just nobody was out.
Yeah.
The streets was dead. It was
Yeah,
like
it
a
was
ghost
dead.
town. Like that was
But
creepier than the virus.
But I'm
almost.
talking about before that. That happened during the lockdowns. But my first initial memory is just feeling like, okay, damn, how real is this shit? What's really going on? You know what I'm saying? Going to work and my manager coughing and shit, and I'm like, damn, this shit. Or my other assistant manager, her husband had COVID and she ain't tell nobody. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So it's kind of like
we think we had it in my job last year because we was all sick.
Mm-hmm.
I was sick as a dog, sick as I've been in 10 years. Last year. I remember that shit. Remember thinking I should probably go to the hospital. I'm gonna get this shit 2 more days, and if I don't feel no better, I might go to the hospital. Had the fever and everything.
And then the news reporting
And then a month later,
even worse. You know what I'm saying?
All that
And
shit
then
came
once
out.
the lockdowns hit, then the shit was like, damn, this shit crazy, you know what I mean?
But I ain't gonna lie.
That shit crazy.
Cause like I was telling you and Rue earlier, I was reading about that shit. Like even when I first heard about it in February, I was reading about the shit and I knew the shit wasn't like gonna be like Ebola deadly. How like you get Ebola and you die. But I knew the shit like
I don't think nobody thought that shit.
I knew the shit was gonna be kind of fucked up. And I still to this day I feel like our government didn't take the make sense moves to really combat an airborne virus.
So that brings us to the other big subject of 2020, which is Donald Trump. And just the government in general and just how shitty it is, you know what I'm saying?
How divisive it is, how it just doesn't work in 2020. How it just doesn't like think about this. Us growing up, I ain't never heard about the government shutting down in the last like 4-5 years. How many times have we heard about them motherfuckers arguing to the point that the government's about to shut down? I think
about growing up. Well, I think historically, I think the government has shit. I gotta look it up.
Now, I might not just remember, but I'm saying it seems like it's happening more frequently.
Yeah, definitely.
It feels like it's happening more frequently.
But it's just more. I feel like the same shit going on. I just feel like now it's more obvious. Now it's kind of like you cheating on a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then after a while, she don't say shit. After a while, you start coming home with the cologne on you. You know, you like fuck it. You like fuck it. I'm gonna leave my phone sitting out. You know, this bitch ain't gonna say shit anyway.
Yeah, she know what I'm doing.
And I'm glad you brought that shit up because I was thinking about that shit the other day. I was thinking about when I used to hear the baby be like, you bitches or you bitch at the end of the song and shit. I'd be like, yo, this shit's so fucking disrespectful and people love it. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? Ironically though, most likely they are bitch. Like Americans, we are bitches. We bitches. Like they like go in the house at 10. You know what I'm saying?
And what we do?
We go in the house at 10. They like shut your business down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Shut your whole life down.
We not as rebellious as them motherfuckers in Boston in 1776.
No way.
When them motherfuckers told them to pay taxes and they was like, nah, fuck that shit. We gonna throw some tea in the ocean.
Bro, I really like, I feel like the government feel like they, at this point.
They done sedated us, bro, with all of this luxury and technology. Entertainment, the food, we fat. They done sedated us, bro. Cause like, if this was 1776, they wouldn't be able to pull this shit, bro. Like, and not even just like even motherfuckers like Nat Turner and like motherfuckers were more militant back then.
Well, they had a more independent mindset. Everybody thinks dependent now. On dependency.
Their influence because they see everything.
Give us $1,200. Now it's $600. You know what I'm saying?
That stimulus check.
Right.
I need.
Like America was really built off the ideals that made it successful was getting it for yourself, not asking or depending on anyone to give you anything. So that whole
free enterprise.
Yeah,
free enterprise. So the people that came to America and founded this shit, they had their own businesses. Yeah. They knew exactly what they was gonna do when they get here. They ain't needed no jobs. They ain't need nobody except the motherfucking land and the boat to get over here. And they was gonna make it work.
So instead of people demanding a stimulus check, we should demand that we stay open for free enterprise.
Then you not shut my business down. But it's not enough small business.
But the caveat is what they always do is fuck people up with fear. People scared, you know what I'm saying? So people, you know what I mean? So it's like, and I know people dying, that shit real, you know what I'm saying? I lost
it's definitely real. It's definitely.
But it's kind of like
nobody not saying it's real, but like every no disrespect to nobody, but like every winter, people catch colds, get pneumonia, catch the flu, and die.
Yeah.
They say in my family we talk about December, January, and February as the death months. Them the three deadliest months of the year. Motherfuckers just because motherfuckers get sick. and die. So like it happens every year. So I feel like, not to say that COVID ain't real, I feel like they're using a lot of what that happens and the fact that COVID is a coronavirus, which has been around for hundreds of years.
But the problem is they're using it to control people. That's the problem. That's what people missing. They don't understand what we giving up. You know what I'm saying? And
but this shit could have happened like if you would have tested motherfuckers last year for like coronavirus, they probably would have tested positive for one of the 7 different variations of coronaviruses last year. And in 2018, if you'd have been testing people, you've had a coronavirus at one point. That's what I'm saying as far as like, it's something that's already been out there, and this year it's a little different, but like, people get sick in the wintertime. That's what happens.
I heard,
people get sick.
I heard that they say they got.
But not to say this, you know. But
I heard they got a new version that they say make you blind, bro. I don't know how true that story is, but that shit crazy.
I mean,
but I'm saying losing taste, that's fucked up. But you going blind?
But there's also other shit out there that'll make you go blind. That's like 1 in a million, also. Too, like,
I'm just saying,
like the motherfuckers that went swimming in the White Water Center down the road and they got the like brain eating amoeba. That shit was out there and that shit went in the virus, but like
that's actually one of my worries. like that shit fucks me up, bro. Every time I hear a story like that, somebody gets some
something crazy. What I'm saying, but catching corona and it making you go blind is very similar to like it's 1 in a million. It's 1 in a million.
I gotta piss, bro. You gonna have to entertain by yourself.
We're gonna take a mid-show break.
Go ahead.
Well, this is the perfect time to take a break, and we'll be right back with you folks.
My way to get paid, nigga got permit to see on the plane with it. Switch language, that's a long flight, so they pay different. My passport ain't got 1 blank page in it. Young made nigga. Dropped out the 10th grade, nigga. Rolex was my wave, nigga. I got Malcolm X on my chain, nigga. Tony Montana, my Cuban, or better, yeah, Eric Wright, nigga, we ruthless. Came in this game and got cracker while these other niggas was making excuses.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to that big dog, Jarrell. Oh, yeah.
What are you looking like?
This is called The Awakened King. This is Jarrell.
Yeah.
Port music, we used to shit niggas used to rock back in the day. So we can actually let this ride for a few minutes.
Like God, I know that I can feel his shoes. At 5 and both, man, I
beautiful thing about this shit, I shot the cover work for this shit. I did the artwork for it.
And that ace of spade can meet that joker too. Was playing online, see I had lost the focus.
Shot by John.
Re-energized and now that drummer stroking. Replace the sales, man, I must excel. Trying to make my office easiest to sell. If you don't get it, I guess that I'll pull the rabbit out. Pull the carrot out of the rabbit's mouth. Like a magician, I guess that I had just lost you early. Man, I'm just trying to make a PowerPoint. Yeah, this is the sound of when your soul has joined power with flesh. See, I could have been less. You add it up, man. I'm still a big deal with no check. Mind of a god like I'm Neo. Brother, I heard it from Cleo. Was born to fly like I'm Rio. Met a black queen, she look Creole. Drinking her water like Nemo. Saw her 2 eyes, there were 3 though. Couldn't compare with the 2. How she saw me in the 3rd. So obsessed with her words, could exchange words on her curves. And still I would have met either. Can my lungs get a breather? Almost died with the news. Felt my heart in my shoes. She said, baby, you a dreamer.
It's gonna be New Year's, man. Come on.
And I think that you just might die if you stay. But baby, you a dreamer. Yeah, I might not be here the next time that you late, but it's okay, cause you a dreamer. Yeah, and I think that you just might die if you stay. But baby, you a dreamer. Listen, I might not be here the next time that you late, but it's okay, cause you a dreamer. She said, Jarrell, you a dreamer.
You gotta act like people listen. You gotta act like people
Not give them hell with your dreams.
You can't just like, listen, if we was on TV, you couldn't just stop and take a picture.
She said, Jarrell, you a dreamer.
But
Yeah.
point too is the timeless tale of racism in America. You know what I mean? It's just another timeless tale. Another shit a different toilet. You know.
But like honestly, this year was so crazy that white people stopped being racist for about 2 weeks, maybe like 3 weeks. They was like, we are really racist. It really fucked up, and we should probably chill out with the racism. That's how crazy 2020 was.
Amor, como
The
las
white
ofertas
people
de smartphones
stop
son
being
para
racist.
clientes nuevos, me cambié el nombre a Paco Pérez Pérez. Pero las mejores...
That an ad?
The Spanish ad, nigga.
In Spanish? I've been practicing my Spanish, man. I've been doing the the Google Translating shit. I understood what they said. I don't know about y'all, but they were talking about the AT&T cell phone plan. That Samsung Galaxy.
Nigga, cause you watching the ad.
Look, I heard that shit.
Nigga, you stupid. The people ain't stupid. I'm trying to fool the people.
They trying to fool nobody. I
We
know
can
I
smoke
heard.
if you a smoker, or drink if you're drinking. We can smoke if you a smoker, or just drink if you're drinking. Shot it, smoke if you a smoker. Drink if you're drinking. We can smoke if you a smoker, or just drink if you're drinking. Check. Just another day, another dollar or a J to the face, some more gas to replace. Depending on how I'm looking at it, keep on seeing Lil Tay Mir White's face in my dreams. One day I wanna have a son. What can I buy? A toy gun? It don't make no sense. Daily I repent, had me think I was a sinner till I found I was a king. Everything of what it seemed, yeah, it's pretty cliche. Like mama teaching, there's a place and time for you to play. Now you wishing that you listen, learning life ain't a game, and it got you reminiscing with your life was the same. They'll carry hella throwback. It was rope chains or a toe tag. Shit, like booty shorts on the
Like I say,
so we sink it.
this year was crazy with the racism. The people been, well, I feel like white people have had that white guilt. I feel like white guilt has been very prevalent this year. And for me, I don't feel like, don't stop being racist now. Like I said, like I'm 30 something years old. I done been dealt with racism. I know how to deal with it. And if like y'all want to stop being racist now, good for y'all. But like, don't come bring that in my face and try to prove nothing to me that you ain't racist. You know, that's my only thing. I feel like it's been a little slightly annoying with people just trying to prove how unracist they are this year. You know, we've been feeling guilty.
There's been a lot of posturing, you know what I mean? Like the whole,
I mean,
you remember the black squares on Instagram?
Yeah, I even put one up because I'm a nigga though. So like, if I put it up,
but
I can do that.
yeah, but at the same time, I ain't even feel great about just like, following the trend. Cause at the end of the day, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, what's the point? You know what I mean?
Well, I definitely, because I mean, I know you understand. Like I understand this.
Are you trying to throw something?
I live that shit every day. As far as that racist shit,
You say I live that
I
shit.
live that shit. That shit you talking about, the niggas, the police,
I ain't black.
tell them folk the police follow around. That's me. Like, I'm a nigga that might end up shot by the police. So like,
Oh, for real?
nah, I mean, I probably wouldn't be the nigga that be end up shot, but somebody that look just like me though.
Yeah, you could be, nigga.
I could be. Like I said, I could, but I ain't trying to speak that to an existence. I'm speaking that I wouldn't be because I move different. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying, it'd be a lot of niggas that look like me, that look just like me, that end up in that situation. And bro, I'm at the smoke one with you later. I don't even know where I put my shit. I don't even know where
I'm rolling up, bro.
Bro, that's why you should have told me earlier during the break.
It gotta be in your
You should have told me
vicinity,
during the break, man. We had a little break. Oh shit, there you go.
Oh, wow. Now you glad you
Wow. You see how that shit just pop up under pressure?
Like magic.
Like magic, like Future's first track.
This nigga
Pop up,
Skimperella over
pop
here.
up. But I literally couldn't find the bag. But
It's in your pocket, bro.
bro, it's a lot of shit in my pocket. Don't let me count in my pocket.
Research you, man.
There's a lot of shit. Hey, it's actually good. They
No, it ain't. You gonna be like, no, I ain't gonna let no. Don't mix very well. There's some dry. There's some dry with the wet. That's gonna give you that good shit.
Oh yeah, my shit dry. Shit, that's what I like.
I like a little fluffy.
I like my shit good dry.
I like my shit tropically.
Red.
This blueberry cushion, bro. Ain't nothing really going harder, to be honest with you, bro.
No niggas, all niggas, thank God for the sun.
Thank God for the sun.
Thank God, bro.
No, you fuck with that. You son of son.
Oh, shit.
My brother, my sister, oh mama is the sun.
Yes.
But shit, what happened after the racism though?
After the racism, we passed that because that is what it is.
Life
right?
got kind of normal after
George
after the white people was like, we is sorry for the shit. They ain't give us no money, but my thing is like that was my whole thing about it. Y'all can just apologize all you want, but y'all ain't cutting no checks. I might well not apologize because now you shit motherfucker done went right back. You know, you actually more racist than you start. Motherfucker more bold about this shit now. So I feel like they should have just cut some checks. Fuck all that apology and all of that Nike doing that shit. Nah, give me reparations. Cut me a check. You know, and I won't ever say nothing about racism ever again if you cut me a check. But y'all just apologizing and donating money to some shit I ain't never gonna see. That shit ain't never hit in my bank account. What do I as a black person has actually been living to give a damn about Nike donating $1 million to some shit? Like why do I care? When I'm the nigga that's been discriminated by the police, you know, then it's been run by teachers my whole life and all of that shit. Why do I give a damn if Nike donating $100 million to some charity? What the fuck does that matter to me? But
why would you give a damn, bro?
not to be bitter and shit, but I'm just saying that if white people, they was really sorry about racism and really asked people, I'd say just cut black people a check and it's over.
You know what? I'm glad you feel some type of way because I was rolling that blunt and you really got that shit out. It's almost 12 o'clock.
8 minutes to 2020. That was definitely some 2020 shit that I said. We're gonna leave that in last year.
You know, that, like I said, that's a timeless tale, bro. So, yes, we're gonna leave.
I'm talking about the apologizing. I know the racism is gonna continue going. Racism ain't never gonna end. Like we say, I like society with just a tinge of racism. You know, I don't like all the peace, everything being so PC. But like, I'm just talking about the like apologetic culture and just the, oh, we're so sorry for, you know, and that, I got these and I got the Black Lives Matter signs in my house and all of that shit. I feel like that's a little annoying.
So the last two topics I had was five ways to improve the podcast, and then also we gotta do the tribute. I'll probably go live at like 11:57 or something like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Like as far as the podcast,
One way I got immediately.
Yeah.
I'm gonna upgrade to SoundCloud Pro so we can get these ads up out here.
Ads off of what?
The music that we playing. The SoundCloud, I had to turn it down because we had ads playing. So that's one thing I'm gonna do. Like, I meant to do this shit before I came over here. I just got
you playing the music off of SoundCloud?
Yeah. And so they got ads that they play. So I'm gonna go to SoundCloud Pro and get the ads up out of here.
Yeah, and then like I say, within the next couple of weeks, get work on the website. I'm gonna start putting the video on YouTube in black and white, like you said.
And with the branding and everything.
Yeah.
Classic, classic. Yeah. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. The worst year of your life is almost over. The worst year of your life is about to begin again.
One show.
Oh yeah, get it poppin', get it poppin'.
Let's go. Alright, man.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year, y'all.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
y'all get y'all drinks up, man.
Play the vibe. You gotta turn the music up, man. Turn the vibes right.
Oh yeah.
Usually low key, but when the 808 not gotta speak.
Shout out my boy Jarrell. This produced by Just Will. Just Will's on the 885 South Show tour. So shout out to the QC for doing their thing. Y'all see it.
We drop his shows twice a week all year. That's the goal, right? That's the plan.
Yeah, got you. Let's get it to 100.
Alright, let's go. Vibe, shit. Whole bunch of vibes. We gonna round the year off with the 2020 tribute to the ones we lost, cause man, it's been a hell of a list.
To the fallen ones that didn't make it.
You know what I mean?
2021.
First and foremost, you know, closer to me, I wanna say R.I.P. to my uncle Paul. You know what I mean? Paul Burns. We lost him. It was coronavirus related. So rest in peace. He was a real OG. He was a real OG, clean. You know what I mean? Drove an Escalade, all that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was a real ass cat. Lived in Washington D.C.
One of them real OGs.
Yeah.
Real OC. One of them real DC OGs.
For sure, man.
Okay. You gonna talk about OGs? We got a nigga that we both know close to us, Otis Barnhill. So that's a South Carolina OG. Yeah, rest in peace, Big O, man. That was
that's a Waffle House, my nigga from Waffle House.
That shit
Cook.
was close to home, cause
Funny as hell.
bro was honestly, bro. He felt like your uncle, your cousin, man. He felt like family, bro. He was cool as hell, bro. He fuck with you the long way. So that was one we gotta talk about Sauce Pack.
That's recently. That's
Recently, that wow for the city, for the people, you know. Sauce
for the
Carolinas, for like right here, yeah.
R.I.P. to that nigga.
Yeah, he was
so young.
He was on his way.
Fucking talented, man.
That was a start.
That motherfucker was crazy on the mic, boy.
Swear to God, that was the start.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was the start. So
Yeah.
that shit. All of them shits I just mentioned hurt.
R.I.P. man.
They all hurt. And then you get into ones like there was Kobe.
Yeah.
That hurt
We talked
everybody.
about that shit earlier. That shit.
That hurt everybody.
That was like what you already knew that it was like, oh shit, hold up. Hold up.
Then there
Hold
was
up.
Black Panther,
Yeah.
Chadwick Boseman. That was
That shit crazy, yeah.
that was a wild one. Then we had Andre Harrell too.
Andre Harrell.
Harrell died this
Yeah,
year too.
yeah.
Andre Harrell. You had Tiny. Little Richard died this year too.
I forgot about Little Richard died.
Yeah.
Man, R.I.P. to we lost a lot of artists, man. Fred the Godson, lost him to coronavirus.
Yeah.
And we just recently lost MF Doom. Like,
I'm talking about like
we couldn't even slide out the year without losing like
drop that shit,
legends,
yeah.
bruh.
all cap. MF Doom. Rest in peace to a true legend.
This man, crazy. It's been crazy. Who else we forgetting, bruh? Bruh, and it's the saddest. Hold up. The saddest part of 2020 is all the fucking people that we lost to coronavirus and then other illnesses, right? But then we not even mentioning the motherfucking violence, bruh. We ain't even got to the violence, bro. We ain't got
Murder rate
to
up. Murder rate crazy. Murder rate
your boy
crazy.
King Ron, we lost Ed Hayes, yeah.
That shit, man. That
Who
shit.
else?
That shit happened the same with Mo 3.
Mo 3.
This shit up. Both of them shit happened the same week. So like, man, y'all gotta put the the streets is done. Like that shit corny. Like real talk. Like real talk. The streets is corny. The streets is corny, man. Cause like y'all can't be like we can't be talking about like black excellence and black empowerment and still be glorifying like that dumbass street shit. Like, white people don't do that shit. The mob was once cool, and now the mob is not cool. Because white people evolved from that shit. Black people, we have to have that same evolution.
You know why the mob not cool? Because them motherfuckers start snitching on niggas. To keep it 100 with you. And that's kind of what's going on in the streets.
Niggas, man, hey, another thing I think is corny. I'm gonna say this too. That nigga Pop Hunted, that Corvette song. You know the Corvette song?
Yeah.
The shit that been going viral. Niggas trying to blackball bruh because he snitched when he was 13 when the nigga killed his homeboy.
Yeah.
Lil Uzi Vert talking about he want to take me off the track.
Yeah.
And like, so get Gilly the Kid with hating on the nigga too. I'm saying is, like,
posturing.
All I'm saying is, bro, the streets done, bro. If you ain't in the streets, like, you ain't in the streets.
Yeah. I mean, but it's still always gonna be like, always gonna be a underworld. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
But like,
it's always gonna
but
be
this motherfucker, like it's motherfucker that's not in that life that he trying to use street rules.
Yeah.
And you're not a street dude. If you're not a street dude, you can't just come and arbitrarily just quote street code and be like, oh yeah, that's what I live by. But you're not a street dude. That's all I'm saying. If most black people ain't street motherfuckers, like the street's dead. Like, and then we can't be like, I know we ain't cool with snitching. Yes, we are. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna say we cool with snitching. Like I said, if you get in the gang and you doing gang shit and you in the streets and you get popped and you snitch on your people, of course, burn your ass. But if you a regular citizen out here just doing your thing, you just a regular citizen. That's like, I don't know, I just feel like black people need to move away from that street culture a little bit and just be regular people, man. Like, somebody, like that shit wild, man.
That's what's holding us back.
It really is. It really is. Until we move past that type of thinking, I feel like we always gonna go through the same shit that we always have gone through, and white people always gonna look at us the same way and do that. And not that I love my people, man. I don't want nobody to hate on me, man.
This nigga, it sound like you this nigga worried about the backlash. The backlash.
Cause a lot of this shit we saying ain't gonna be popular. But like, I don't know, that's just how I think. Like, I just feel like we just gotta do different. We want different, we gotta do different.
Gotta do better. But on some real shit, man, black people need to be on some motherfucking financial gangster shit, man. We need to get out here and put our money together, man. Get out here and run the block, bro. I don't need white folks.
We need to have black everything. And not just a bunch of, and no shade, but not just a bunch of black hair salons and, we need to have black real estate, we need to have black business, we need to have black toothpaste, we need to have black everything. Like, black people need to go into every type of business there is to go into. And then once there is like a black owned company, or though this is run black people, we just support that brand. Cause we had that kind of like buying power, that if we could just focus our buying power to individual brand, like this shit would.
Yeah, we got trillion dollars
of buying power, bro.
For sure.
So we just need to think economic. We need to take notes from like the Jewish people, that's the Asian people, and like see how they have monetized their talents, because they're talented. Not because the only reason they got what they got is because they talented. But one thing they have known coming from where they come from is how to monetize, and they've been taught in that, and they came to America with a certain knowledge of self that black people don't have, and that's why they was able to monetize. That's why Koreans is able to come over here and monetize black people.
Yeah. We live on Instagram right now on the podcast.
We live. We talking that real shit too.
2021. We going to the 2021 with some real.
You might log in and get your feelings hurt real quick. We talking that truth.
Don't get their feelings hurt. Wow, nigga trying to hurt feelings on to the news.
Man, it's white people that listen to this. Like,
I'm so mad at that. The kitchen was open at Wild Wings. I just ain't want that. But yeah, I'm mad I ain't getting to eat because I'm hungry now. It's 12 o'clock, everything on shit. So look, for the history record, it's 12 o'clock, everything shut down, can't get no fucking food. You know what I'm saying?
To be fair, if it was a regular day, this shit would probably be shut down too. Though. Most food.
I could get food at 12 if it was long. I could definitely get food at 12. Pizza, wings, wild wings,
On New Year's, it's a holiday. It's a holiday weekend.
Shit, even more so on New Year's Eve, shit would definitely be open. Nigga, are you kidding me? Niggas would be just stepping out, just now. Just now. or not even, it's New Year's, so they wouldn't just be stepping out. They already be in a spot. But hey, it just be not getting jiggy, you know what I'm saying? Shit, just when the bottles are popping, you buy an extra shot. The bartender was looking jigging and trying to keep up. Man, this shit crazy. This feels like so long ago. It feels like so long ago.
Oh yeah.
What you doing over there, man? Are we done with the tribute? I know we forgot so many people. I want to say R.I.P. to all them names.
R.I.P. to everybody.
We were just speaking in general. And, you know, I know everybody done lost so many people, you know what I mean? So, my heart go out to you. And, bro, I don't be knowing what to say and to encourage people, but all I can say is keep your head up and we will get stronger, so it will get better. You know what I mean? We gonna get better. We gonna get stronger, so things gonna get better. You know what I mean? We gonna figure this shit out. And I have hope and faith that we will come together and people will find enlightenment. You know what I mean? As a whole. Shit, I know this is my personal journey.
Well, I'm gonna do a positive takeaway.
Yeah. I feel like we should change it to gratitude. Can we change it to gratitude?
We can do gratitude. Yeah, that works. That works. Mine is what I'm gonna go with because I actually like this name. I think it's a beautiful name. I've known beautiful people that have had this name. It is the last principle of Kwanzaa. This is January 1st. It's the last day of Kwanzaa. This is the last principle of Kwanzaa. I hit y'all last week with the Kuji Kajiya, which is self-determination. This is Imani, which means faith.
That sounds like a baddie.
That's what I'm saying. I know something. But Imani means faith. I didn't know that.
It means faith?
It means faith. Yeah, Imani. Yeah, so that's my positive for my gratitude takeaway is just to have faith. Just to believe with all our hearts in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, and the righteousness and victory of our struggle. To believe with all our hearts in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, and the righteousness and victory of our struggle.
Okay. I like that.
To like cap
I had
off.
to send that to me.
To cap off 2021, 2020, and to like start 2021.
It's 1/1/2021. Let's go. We gonna go into the year with faith. We gonna go into the year with faith. I know I got faith. I believe. And I ain't just talking to you.
And the faith ain't even got. And the faith ain't even in. No person in the sky, whatever.
It's not external.
The faith is in myself.
It's internal.
The faith is in my work. The faith is in myself. The faith is in.
It's no faith without what?
Belief itself.
No, without work.
Work. Oh yeah,
without
work.
Yeah, that's the faith. You got faith in work.
Of course, you gotta work.
That's real ass shit, man. That's real ass shit. I like that shit.
So that's my positive takeaway. Or as moving forward, we can say the gratitude. Yeah. We'll call it gratitude section or the section of gratitude.
And then mine is
section of gratitude.
I'm just my positive my gratitude. I'm grateful for, you know what I'm saying, just the boys, you know what I'm saying, just getting this shit kicked off and going into 2021, you know what I'm saying, with the podcast starting, you know what I mean. I kind of spent all summer kind of like trying to figure out what I did, what to do, because I knew I had to do something. So this is just one step of many things that, you know what I'm saying, out of conflict. So,
I was thinking about this shit.
so I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to
Make
get
it
started.
all rolling. It's something that I'm doing. It's something I'm working. We asked me, hey, what I'm doing is we can go back and we gonna have, it's gonna be 4 hours of content that we got. Next Sunday gonna be 5 hours. So niggas is working. Niggas, and then we go into branding, and then it just
Go from there.
go from there. So
That's what it is, man.
yeah, I like that. Thank you for
And I'm grateful for it. I feel like we're going to the new year with our best podcast so far. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I would say
I think it's going to be the best one so far.
we gonna do a little bit of editing, a little bit of tweaking, and we'll be there. We'll be there. But definitely a lot of flow. Definitely I think we get a little bit comfortable with. We just, we're getting to the point where we just do this. So
Oh yeah.
that's where
It'll get better and better from now, man.
you get to the best content. So,
That's it, man. I mean,
is that the show?
2016, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, shit, we been rocking. I don't even know how long we've been rocking. I feel like we covered good content. Hit everything on the list. You got anything?
I don't have anything right now.
We gonna have
I'm gonna have some
Sunday.
shit for Sunday. We're gonna do the top 5 NBA.
We're gonna go in
We're
Sunday.
gonna do the top 5 NBA players for the season 2021.
Okay. I like that.
We're gonna have the
I like that.
top 5. I will have some music. Best believe that.
Yeah, believe it.
I'm gonna have some drops. I'm gonna have some look forwards too.
So yeah, we'll get together beforehand. Kind of arrange shit that way.
However we want to do it. But yeah, I feel like it's doing a lot. We moving in the right direction. Like I said, 831 is a growth number, and I feel like we progressing. So
Man, it's all about the process. Like, you know what I mean? All the process and that journey. You know what I mean? Getting better, progression every day. That's what it's about.
I feel like
Straight like this.
I feel like 2021. I want to work on.
When are you gonna end this podcast? I'm tired. I want to tell you. I think this is it. We gonna talk all shit. We gonna spit some more game. You know what I mean?
I'll let you off. Y'all be easy.
We gotta find like some kind of outro thing to say too.
We'll get the outro. We'll get that.